Princess Leonor's touching words about Infanta Sofia went viral. Welcome back to Royal Saga of the Spanish monarchy. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button immediately because what Princess Leonor just said about her sister Infanta Sofia has millions of people around the world in tears, and what makes it even more powerful is that she didn't plan to say it. This was pure, unscripted emotion that reveals the real relationship between Spain's two princesses. The words that broke the internet. Here's what you need to know right now. During what was supposed to be a standard speech at a youth leadership forum, Princess Leonor went completely off script and said something about her sister that has been viewed over 50 million times across social media. But it's not just what she said, it's why she said it, and the emotional moment that prompted it, that has everyone talking. Stay with me because when you hear the full context, you'll understand why this matters so much. The event that changed everything. Last week, Princess Leonor attended the European Youth Leadership Summit in Madrid, a gathering of young leaders, activists, and changemakers from across the continent. As the future Queen of Spain, she was invited to give remarks about responsibility, service, and leadership. Her speech was supposed to be formal, diplomatic, and carefully crafted by palace communications staff. She had prepared notes, rehearsed talking points, and a clear message about youth empowerment and civic engagement. But then something unexpected happened that changed the entire trajectory of the event. The question that caught her off guard. After her prepared remarks, Leonor took questions from the audience. A young woman from Portugal, maybe 16 or 17 years old, stood up and asked, "Your Highness, you're being prepared to be queen, which must be incredibly lonely. Who supports you when the pressure becomes too much?" You could see Leonor pause. This wasn't a question about policy or protocol, it was deeply personal. For a moment, she looked like she might give a diplomatic non-answer. But then something shifted in her expression. The unscripted response that went viral. What Princess Leonor said next has been translated into dozens of languages and shared millions of times. Here are her exact words. "That's such an honest question, thank you. The truth is, I have my sister. And I know how that sounds. People think royal siblings are rivals or that there's jealousy because one will be queen and the other won't. But Sophia is my best friend. She's the only person in the world who truly understands what this life is like because she's living it too. When I doubt myself, she reminds me why our family's service matters. When the pressure feels crushing, she makes me laugh. She doesn't want my role, and I'm grateful every day that she doesn't have to carry it. But she carries me. And I really hope, that I do the same for her." By the end, Leonor's voice was shaking. Several people in the audience were crying. The moment was captured on dozens of phones, and within hours, it had spread across the internet. Why this moment matters so much. On the surface, it's a sweet statement about sisterly love. But royal experts immediately recognized its deeper significance. Princess Leonor essentially acknowledged several things that royals rarely admit publicly. First, she admitted that being heir to the throne is lonely and difficult, not glamorous and privileged, but genuinely challenging. That honesty is rare. Second, she recognized the spare dynamic openly, addressing the elephant in every royal room, that having a sibling who isn't the heir creates potential for rivalry and resentment. Third, and most importantly, she credited her sister as her source of strength, not her parents, not advisors, but Sophia. That public acknowledgement of dependence on her sister was unprecedented for someone in her position. Royal commentator Elena Martinez noted, "Leonor just said out loud what we all suspect but royals never confirm, that being the heir is hard, that they need support, and that sibling relationships can be their greatest asset. It's revolutionary in its vulnerability." The social media explosion. Within 24 hours, the video had been viewed over 50 million times. Comments poured in from around the world. "I'm crying. This is what sisterhood should look like. Princess Leonor just made me call my sister and apologize for stupid fights. Finally, a royal who talks like a real human being. Infanta Sofia must be so proud to have a sister who values her publicly like this." Even celebrities chimed in, with one actress tweeting, "This is leadership, being strong enough to admit you need support. Princess Leonor gets it." Infanta Sofia's beautiful response. What happened next made the story even more touching. Infanta Sofia, who was attending school in Wales at the time, Posted on her rarely used Instagram account. Just a photo of her and Leonor as children, holding hands, with the caption, "Always. Te quiero, hermana. I love you, sister." That post received over 3 million likes in hours. The simplicity and sincerity of it matched Leonor's spontaneous honesty perfectly. Royal watchers noted this was significant because Sophia typically maintains an extremely low social media profile. For her to break that pattern to respond to her sister showed the depth of their bond. What palace officials are saying. Initially, there was reportedly some panic among palace communications staff. Leonor had gone completely off script, admitted vulnerability, and created a viral moment without any media strategy. But as the overwhelmingly positive response poured in, the palace pivoted. An official statement praised Princess Leonor's authentic leadership, and noted that genuine connections and honest acknowledgement of challenges represent modern monarchy at its best. Translation. They realized they couldn't have scripted a better moment if they'd tried. The bigger picture. What Princess Leonor did, intentionally or not, was redefine what royal leadership can look like in the 21st century. She showed that strength includes admitting when you need support. She demonstrated that honoring your family publicly isn't weakness, it's wisdom. And she did what so many young people desperately need to see: she was real. Not perfect, not distant, not untouchable, just honest about the challenges she faces and grateful for the people who help her through them. Royal historian Drive. Carmen Ruiz summarized it perfectly. This moment will be studied in royal communication courses for years. Leonor accidentally created a masterclass in authentic leadership and human connection. The sister bond that inspires millions. What makes this story so powerful is that it's not manufactured PR. You can't fake the emotion in Leonor's voice or the simplicity of Sophia's response. This is genuine love between sisters who happen to be royals, not a performance of sisterhood for public consumption. In a world full of carefully curated images and strategic messaging, Princess Leonor's unscripted honesty cut through the noise. And millions of people responded to that authenticity. What do you think? Did Princess Leonor's honesty make you respect her more? Do you have a sibling relationship like this? Share your stories below. If this touching moment moved you, hit that like button and subscribe for more real stories about the Spanish monarchy. See you next time.